A very special remembrance ceremony happened this past Sunday at the Sarnia Cenotaph at Veterans Park. It was the 100th anniversary of Vimy Ridge, a battle that took place in France where thousands of Canadians gave their lives. The story was told to hundreds in attendance by Bill Chafe and Major Gene Smith. You can catch the replay that we had there. We were live broadcasting, and if you missed it, you can check it out on our website at tvsn.ca or on our Facebook page, TVSN World. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show this week, episode 283, the entertainment scene this week. This is a classic musical for sure. I'm really excited to see this. Jesus Christ Superstar is coming to the Imperial Theater, and we caught up with the lead role of Jesus, Stephen Thrasher. Let's go out and take a look at Jesus Christ Superstar.
The entertainment scene is brought to you by Body Moves. Visit them online at bodymoves.ca.
Well, you know, I say it a lot, but I love the theater, and I'm super excited about this one. Jesus Christ Superstar coming to the Imperial Theater, and we got Jesus himself right here, if you will. Actually, Stephen Thrasher. Thanks for being here, Stephen.
Thank you very much for having me. It's exciting to be here.
You're very welcome, and it is exciting to have you here because I know there's quite a relationship here with you and Carrie.
Yes.
And you're originally from Sarnia, and tell the story about you and theater and how this kind of all came about, because you're stapled in Toronto right now.
Yes, that's correct. So as you said, I grew up in Sarnia with Bluewater Musical Productions and just did a ton of shows there. And I've worked with Carrie a lot and did Nightingales, but the last time we did the show, Jesus Christ Superstar, Carrie was actually starring in it with me.
Yeah.
And Bill Eldridge, who is Judas, and he's back this time again.
Yeah, which is great.
It's amazing. So when I found out they were doing it, I talked to Carrie a bit, and she let me come and audition, and we were able to work out a good schedule with my work here in Toronto and as well as here.
Yeah,
so.
that's quite a commitment. Like I say, you're coming down from Toronto, you know, a few times a week to be here in Sarnia to rehearse. What is it about Jesus Christ Superstar? I mean, obviously it's an amazing musical classic, but I mean, you got the lead. You're Jesus. That's that name alone's got to have a lot of pressure attached to it. Never mind the performance of it.
Yeah, for sure. It's I mean, it's quite a heavy role, and it brings a lot. You really have to be a real leader. And that has to really convey to the people that I'm not only sharing the stage with, but the people in the audience. And vocally, it's a very demanding show. It's a little out of my range, but I've been practicing a lot, and I mean, I think I've even improved from the last time I did it was 17 years ago.
Okay.
So.
Where's your training come from with singing? What's your background with that?
I don't have any training. I just grew up doing a lot of musical theater and did a few shows a year, and just I kind of got blessed with, I think, a musical voice.
No pun intended. In this one.
Yeah.
Have you obviously you've seen the original movie?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Do you use that at all? Method practicing, if you will, or?
I've pulled a little bit from different versions of the show, actually. And this show is a lot like the Broadway revival they did in 2012. I did have a chance to see it in Stratford before it went to Broadway.
Okay.
And I tried to remember, some of what I could from that, but I just really pull a lot from the last two times I did the show, and I just really zone in and try to get
bringing back some memories in there and some stuff. It's always interesting to talk to somebody like you who's been involved in this type of role. It's bringing it back for you a little bit. Aside from the vocals that you just mentioned already, I always like to ask the question: what's the biggest challenge in something like that? Because this is like a mainstream memory for a lot of people. So you're obviously probably thinking, boy, I really want to give them that impression. Yeah. How do you come over those challenges?
It's hard to explain. I can't put my finger on it. It's just something I think that I've wanted to do so bad, and I've been like aching to actually get on stage again. And I just have really pushed myself to try as hard as possible. I really pushed myself musically, vocally, and I've really pondered a lot on how he would feel in certain situations. We've tried to make it a bit of a different feel. There was a lot of anger the last time we did it, and we're trying to sort of show a lot of more of the humanity and the relationships between Judas especially and Mary as well. One thing, I didn't know many of the cast other than a few of the people that I'd done it with before. Okay. So I was a little, worried about coming in and just not knowing too many people, but I have to say, and I've told Carrie this, it's probably the best experience I've had doing a show ever. Everyone is so enthusiastic. Everyone has such good energy, and we're really honestly like a family, and it's awesome. It's really
Well,
good.
that's going to bring the synergy to the stage, and we're looking forward to that. Stephen, thanks so much for your time. I know we got a rehearsal going on here right now, so we'll let you get back to that. Jesus Christ Superstar is coming to the Imperial Theater opening night, May the 26th. Go to imperialtheater.net to get your tickets. It's going to be an amazing Jesus Christ Superstar. A great story. Stephen Thrasher, thanks for talking to us here. And thanks to Carrie Beauchamp and all of her group of hidden talents who will be putting this on at the Imperial Theater. Jesus Christ Superstar begins on May the 26th. Go to imperialtheater.net to get your tickets. Well, now going out into the community, community and entertainment together, an event in support of Rayjon, and Rachel Giacomin is going to tell us all about it. Let's go into the community now and talk Rayjon with Rachel Giacomin.
This community segment is brought to you by AG Event Graphics. Visit their website at askguy.ca.
But out in the community this week, a special event, a musical event. So I guess you could say community and entertainment, and it's for Rayjon. And as always, I'm going to let the guests do all the talking. Rachel Giacomin, thanks for joining me here today.
Thanks for having me, Dave.
You're welcome. You just finished a practice, so I know your voice is a little tired, so we won't keep you too long. Thanks for your time. But this is a very special event. What's special about it, and what's going on?
Well, the Bluewater Chamber Choir, a choir that I started a couple of years ago with my husband. We're singing songs to encourage being thankful and grateful for what we have, and being generous and just helping others in need. And
Geez, what a really nice, simple concept, right?
Yeah.
So was there nothing like this around? How did this come about?
Well, this choir, there was nothing quite like this around. It's a specific kind of music that we just don't hear in Sarnia, and so we wanted to bring it here.
Okay.
And this particular repertoire is just a program that I've had in my head for a long time.
Right. And where did that come from? What's your background with it?
I've sung in choirs for a long time, and so is my husband. He actually writes choral music as well. So we just know a lot of choral music.
So you're quite a team then.
Yeah.
That's great. Tell people about Rayjon for those that maybe don't know what that is.
Rayjon's an organization that I know for sure they go down and do some work in Haiti. They do relief work down there. I know they bring glasses to people who need them. And they have a great following in this church. A lot of people from this church work in Rayjon.
There's quite a community in Sarnia all around.
Yeah.
That's great. So when's the event happening? Where people need tickets?
It's happening at Queen of Peace Roman Catholic Church. That's on Rosedale.
Okay.
And no tickets required. It's a free will offering.
Perfect.
It's April 8th at 7:30 p.m.
April 8th, 7:30 p.m. Yeah. Perfect. Are you singing in it too, or you just?
I'm not. No? I'm conducting. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness for that. Well,
yes.
Thanks very much for your time. Congratulations on the event. Sounds like a lot of fun, and you should get out here and support Rayjon and get some great music at the same time. We'll go back to the studio now and give you that website one more time where you can find out. A community and musical event, once again in support of Rayjon, coming to the Queen of Peace Roman Catholic Church. That's located on Rosedale here in Sarnia on April the 8th at 7:30 p.m. Thank you, Rachel Giacomin, for talking to us about the Bluewater Chamber Choir, who's giving the performance. Again, no charge to get in, but they are accepting donations at the door. Thank you so much, Rachel, and all the best on your event. All right, well, last week I promised an announcement of a new live show coming to the Video Show Network. I will have a new live show, and it will be called The Live Show with David Burrows. How simple is that, right? This is going to be a little bit different. I will be doing a weekly live show interviewing various guests, and it will be live on Facebook Live, and you will be able to ask your questions, and if you have a webcam, you can even come right on screen with us and talk to the guests. And this is going to be covering various topics from music to what's happening in the city to community events. And maybe you would like to be on the show. Have you got something you'd like to talk about, or have you got someone that you know that should be talked about and interviewed? I'd like you to reach out to me and send me an email to david@tvsn.ca. And we're going to be lining up the guests, and I'll be announcing over the weekend the first live episode that's going to be happening. Or just keep an eye on our Facebook page, The Show Sarnia, and TVSN World for the updates on that. So that's all I can tell you right now, but it will be a live Facebook Live show coming to the Video Show Network, and hoping that you'll participate in that as well. All right? That's all the time I got for you this week. Have a great week and an even better weekend. I will see you next time right here in the show. Bye for now.